me get that out.
What's going on, YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey, guys!
And we're back with an all-new video. We're back with the end of the year video. We're back with the last video of 2014.
No more 2014 for me and you.
I just thought about it. I think that we did our 2013 video. I don't want to say on New Year's Eve, but when I was just looking at it, it just seemed like it could have possibly been New Year's Eve.
It probably was.
Well, it's Monday, and New Year's Eve isn't until Wednesday. So we're just going to go ahead and move it along right now. Great. But I want to give a shout out to our producer because we had another meeting yesterday.
Shout
like
out
I said,
to you, Uncle Al.
We had a lot of new things coming. You guys, January the 25th is our first video of 2015, God willing.
January what?
I'm sorry, January the 5th. Sorry. January the 5th, 2015 is our first video of the new year. Right. And it's a video that you just don't want to miss.
Like, you just need
You don't want to miss this. You just don't want to miss this.
You don't want to watch it late.
You know how I tell y'all to tell a friend, tell your mother, your sister, cousin, brother. This is the show
that you really want to tell them about.
Right.
Like,
because we started off 2015 on some new levels.
All up in your
know that. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is our Christmas break, because we didn't get to talk about that. And I mean our Christmas, not even a break, because Tanea really didn't get a break.
I don't get no break. I work.
You might want to take your name tag off.
Oh my God! Why you ain't whispering to me? If y'all saw my name tag, don't comment on my job because I don't want them to find me. Find my tweets. And then fire me. I'm supposed to wear that out.
Be quiet. I'm going to speak for myself. Even though we did spend Christmas together, I had a really, really good Christmas. I tweeted that this was the best adult Christmas I've ever had.
This was probably the best adult Christmas I've ever had. And it was nice. I didn't ask for anything.
I didn't ask for anything either, but
because I knew everybody was broke. So I really wasn't
accepting.
Right, and so everything was a surprise gift. All my Christmas gifts was amazing. I
want to tell y'all some of my favorites. I got a lava lamp.
Yeah.
I got
yeah.
I got this cute camo book bag because y'all know I love camo.
Yeah.
I got Scandal gear. I got a new 2015 Scandal calendar.
Yeah.
I got pajamas.
Yeah.
I said pajamas.
I got pajamas.
I got... It's something else on... Oh, I got a birthstone ring.
Me too.
And I'm just so thankful that not only was I blessed to receive gifts, I was blessed enough to be able to get a lot of people gifts.
Because you want to know what? It's really, really fun to receive gifts for Christmas, but I really, really like buying people's gifts. I really like surprising people. I don't really want you to tell me what you want because I want it to be a surprise. So.
And if it's always in my heart to get more people gifts, but if I was rich, I just don't know what under my Christmas tree would look like.
I wish I could
get
be rich for Christmas
gifts.
one year.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing. Everybody would get a nice Christmas gift. It would be so
But the only thing is, my house is still sick. We all still have colds. They're not as bad as they were, but I don't know if it's especially hard on me because it's like my mother's house is sick and my house is sick, and it's like I can't escape it. So it's like I'm getting better, but it's just such a slow process. It's like taking all the energy from me, and I'm just praying that I feel better because I don't want to lose my motivation for this show. I don't want to lose my motivation to get up and go to work every day because that's what's happening. I don't have energy to do anything but get in and out of the bed. Today I almost couldn't get out the bed.
I already lost my motivation to get up and go to work. Only reason I go to work is because my mother is going to be looking for rent money every 2 weeks. Other than that, I would not take my ass to work. I have no interest in going.
Like, none. I'm so over it. Like, I need to hurry up and get rich.
I felt like that since the day I got hired, though. So...
Don't talk to Tanea because shout out to all the people in college and working their bomb jobs because
shout out to everybody who, you know what, if you work your dream job, comment under here and tell me what it is, because me and my friends always talk about people who work at jobs that they really, really like and they really don't mind. Like, how is it? Like, what's that like? Tell me about that life.
To be working something, to be doing a job you want to do and getting paid money for that. Like,
oh, because I like all my coworkers. I just hate working.
Not me.
I hate my job. Like, I hate my customers, but we're not going to do that.
Okay, so I went through, I thought about what I would do, and I watched our video from last year. Our last video was 2013. And, I saw that we talked about some things that happened during the year. So, I went through our videos of this year, and you know what? A lot really, really hasn't happened as much as it did in 2013. And I don't know what's up with that, but I just picked out what I saw.
Was 2014 the year of the lane?
I don't know. What was the year some scary mystery ass shit? Like, I don't really know. But before I start this,
2014 was a sad year.
Yeah, before I start this, I want to say our last video. Because I haven't, like I said, I've been sick. I really haven't even gotten to comment back to some of the comments. But the Azalea Banks interview, because a lot of people came under the video and said that, you know, we didn't take it wrong. I mean, we didn't take it right. We didn't explain it right. And that is one of my goals for 2014. And I wasn't going to tell, 2015. I wasn't going to tell my goals until the New Year's one. Mm-hmm. But I definitely want to make sure I have all of the facts straight before I come to this camera, because and another thing I want y'all to understand is we're not going to all take things the same way. You know what I mean? Like, I will admit that I did not watch the entire interview. I felt like I watched the key parts, and I felt like I said what it meant to me, how I interpreted it.
And yeah, that's my other thing. You're not going to make me feel how you want me to feel. I'm not going to feel like you, and you're not going to feel like me. What I said about the Azalea Banks is exactly what I said. Like, I wasn't...
I said what I said.
Thanks, Nene.
Okay.
But, I mean, I wasn't really getting into, like, you know, because the thing is, I'm really not a big Azalea Banks fan. Not even that I'm a fan, I really don't know too much about her. And for one point, I thought her and Iggy was the same person until Fancy came out. So,
but what I'm coming, not Tanea, I'm coming to tell y'all that I'm actually going to watch the entire interview so that I can learn this history lesson that it just skipped over my head, because it must have been something wrong with what I said, because not only did I get comments in my YouTube box, people were tweeting me about it. Right. So, you calm down.
I'm mad.
No, because you be ready to fight.
I'm not ready to fight anybody because...
Alright. No, because you be ready to fight.
I'm a host too.
I know, but you be trying to...
I'm a host too. I'm not getting smart either. Like, why I can't say what I gotta say?
I just looked down and realized I got new slippers too.
Everybody else say what they gotta say to me.
Okay, so anyway, let's get this started because today is crazy. Alright, the first highlight I wanted to talk about was we went to the Yeezus concert. Oh my god. That was and y'all know.
The best concert of my life.
I love a Beyonce concert. This was really like...
This was something totally different.
You can't even, unless you went, you can't even understand what I'm trying to say right now. It was amazing, y'all. Like, oh my god. Shout out to Kanye West.
Oh my god, Kanye. It was amazing. Like, oh my god. Alright. I'm sorry.
And actually, I want to give a shout out to our friend Charles, because while we were there, we actually had concert tickets for like section 200. We were in section like 100, all the way down by the floor.
Shout out to Charles though, because if it wasn't for him, we really wouldn't have known about it. We
Yeah.
wouldn't have been able to make moves as quick as we did.
Right, so that was a great
boo.
concert. Oh my god. The new Nicki Minaj. Shout out to the new Nicki Minaj. And that's something that I don't want to ever see again. I don't want to see the old Nicki Minaj unless it's her raps. Because old Nicki Minaj, the orange, the green, the yellow hair. Thank you, God, for progress,
for growth,
and
maturity,
transformation.
Hallelujah.
Nicki Minaj is everything that I want her to be right now. Like, thank you, Lord, for the new Nicki Minaj. Columbus showed off a scandal. Now, as I was going down our old videos, I noticed that each week it was like before he got put off a scandal, it was something that he did. So it was basically a bad year for Columbus Short. You know, not only did he lose his job on Scandal, he's talked about his depression. Has he lost his wife, or is he losing his wife?
Wife is gone.
The wife is gone. His wife is trying to take his kids away from him.
Now that's sad.
And we learned about his drug abuse. You know, he's taking drugs.
Like I said at the beginning of this year, continue to pray for Columbus.
Pray for Columbus Short, because even though I come on here and fuss at him, I would be sad if, like, because he's the type of person that's depressed. Like, you don't know what a depressed person could do. And, you know, I've talked about my depression story. So, you know, I come on here and I laugh and I do cuss him out because I'm upset because he's not on Scandal anymore. But
I love him.
Pray for Columbus Short.
And I want him to get better.
Because he's a human being, too. Chris Brown in jail.
Chris Breezy.
Not only was Chris Brown in jail, he was locked up numerous times this year.
Free Breezio.
That's something that I don't want to take into 2015. I don't want to take abusive, drug use, or old relationship Chris Brown. Leave old Chris Brown. I like this new positive dance
up
records. You know what I mean?
Like,
old Chris Brown. Old Chris Brown.
First introduced to Chris Brown is coming back.
And I don't want him to be any more bad relationships. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that Karrueche is a bad relationship, but it's just a lot of drama with them. And like, you know, people always say, nobody is in control of your life but you. Nobody forces Chris Brown to make his relationship public the way it is. It's nothing for him to never talk about Karrueche on Instagram again.
And that's the thing. Like, whether he stays with Karrueche, they get back together, he goes to... I just want him to make his relationship a little bit more private and intimate with just them two, because
it's just not good.
No, if he's a little just too messy.
It might be good, you know, if he only posts about music and stuff. He don't need to, you know, Chris, just... People abuse social networks. Lord. B&J on a run tour.
Why we didn't get the movie?
History.
History,
like
killing these
summer. They really, and you know, as a fan, I can feel the excitement. If you watch the one in Paris, their last show, they were both like, "Oh my God!" Like, we did it. Like, they went on a summer stadium tour and sold out. Like,
remember,
Wendy said they wouldn't.
Wendell said that they wouldn't sell as many tickets because it was so high priced.
They also came out with a little fake trailer for Run, which Jay and Beyonce, if y'all really want to do that movie, I'm here for it.
Any year you decide to give it out,
I'm here for it. Also, not only was it the tour, we went to the tour, we also had scam tickets from the tour.
Stop. Don't buy no tickets.
Do not buy tickets off of Craigslist. None of that.
Don't do it.
StubHub, Ticketmaster. StubHub,
and I'm still kind of scared of StubHub.
Whew, that was a lesson learned.
Oh my God.
Thank God.
We had a nice time.
We did. When we went to the one in New York. So, let's just say, you know, some things just work out better. Some things just work out better. Not only did we go to the concert, we had like a little, like a little trip with some of my favorite people. You won't.
This is your last MFA.
This is your last year to talk about Blue Ivy's hair. You're done. Because you know why? Blue Ivy's hair, while it wasn't combed all that time that y'all talked about it, it's now longer than yours.
And it's now flourishing more than y'all bank accounts. So, I just need...
We're not talking about Blue Ivy's hair anymore, y'all. I'm serious.
Unless you want to say how beautiful it is.
Unless you want to fight me.
Unless you are saying it's beautiful.
Y'all see these little posts on Instagram where they like, if you want to fight, let me know now. If you want to talk about Blue Ivy hair, let me know now so we can fight. That's where I'm at in 2015.
If you want to talk about Blue Ivy hair, I'm not bringing you into 2015 along with me. So...
Kim Ye wedding. The year of Kanye and Kim on Vogue getting married.
The year of Kim Ye.
I want to leave them in 2014 though.
Huh? What do that mean?
I mean, they're not getting married. They're not having a baby. I mean, they might have a baby. They still don't have a new house. I'm just tired of Kim and Kanye.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't gotten enough. I feel like at the beginning of this year, like they just gave so much. Like from the whole time of them being together, getting pregnant, him writing songs, you know, to this wedding. And now that the wedding's over, I have nothing. Give me more.
I'm ready for a new Kanye album. I don't need no more.
Yes.
No, I don't like.
Only thing, stop doing stuff with Kim's lip because that lip.
No more letting Kim get her get naked on magazines either. Leave that shit.
Especially if she's not getting no money.
Please.
I mean, I would love to see her naked, but get some coins, Kim.
The Solange elevator event.
Leave that.
We're leaving that in 20. Let me. Where's my MIB pen?
Hold on. Oh.
It never happened.
Like it's so old.
What are we even talking about?
I don't know.
Me neither. The ice bucket challenge, which was the challenge of the summer,
and we understand it did wonders for ALS,
and it brought awareness because I didn't know about it,
stuff,
and it was also fun. And you know, people talk about it so bad because they feel like, you know, with all of the killings and stuff, like y'all was out here pouring buckets of ice water on your head, but y'all wasn't out here protesting. Like, don't do that.
You want me to protest so the police can throw tear gas in my face?
No, like you don't have to do that. Like you don't have to say stuff like that.
But the thing is, like, I don't mind, like, if you want to still do the ice bucket because that was a good thing. Stop doing these dumbass ones. Stop setting yourself on fire.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say with the challenges.
Don't do none of them dumbass challenges.
Yeah, no more of that. Putting stuff on your tongue, eating a whole bunch of warheads,
eating
cinnamon challenge.
Why would you do that, dummy?
Set yourself on fire. What about that one where they push you up against the wall and then you like go retarded for 15 minutes or something?
Don't push me up against no damn wall.
No. Robin Williams died.
Oh.
That is sad. That's still sad to me. That's still sad to me. It is.
That's why I'm going to go see this new movie.
That's still sad to me. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. And he, you know, the way he died, you just never know what a person's going through. So like I said, also, you know, I talked about when Robin Williams died, I talked about my depression. So like I said, if you know anybody who is depressed, this is the year for you to be a better friend. Right. You know what I mean? And if you are depressed, get some help.
Introduce them to Jesus.
Message me. I'll even talk to you. I'm not even a therapist. If you need someone to talk to, message Tiff. I love y'all. No. Black men dying. As if that's something new, but it just seems like it was a trend of 2014. Right. That is disgustingly sad.
Can we stop it this year? Stop it.
Like, and like I said, like, and I could name Eric Garner and I could name like Mike Brown, but so many others died in the same way that just wasn't blasted all over the TV. Right. You know what I mean? So if you have a family member,
police brutality,
because I have young black men in my family, it's just important to, you know, it's no need to be out late at night. Don't walk around for gun. Just, you know, listen to the police. And I'm not saying that these people didn't listen to the police, but I'm just saying, like, as you see it, as you can see, it's dangerous out here.
What happened about the one with the police and he called the police and then he got stunned through the damn window? Yeah, like, so like, it's
just be safe out there. I just pray that things change in 2015. Not to say that things are going to change. That's just my wish, because you know everybody's wish back in the day was for world peace. I'm wishing for world peace.
Like, I never understood how serious
world peace. Please. And rest in peace to all the people that died to a senseless crime or to police brutality. So I'm just praying that, you know, police do, you know, the body cameras, which they're already saying won't work, but I'm just praying for change.
Because with the last one that just happened on New Year's, Christmas Eve, that killing, he had on a camera, but
he didn't have it on.
He didn't turn it on. Right. Like, he didn't use.
I mean, but then look at Eric Garner. That was recorded and it still went by. You know what I mean? So just pray for change. Ebola. First of all, where the hell did it go? That's why I'm starting to think that it's some shit going on with the government. No. how the hell was Ebola like attacking
like wildfire?
Right, and then
now nobody's talking about it at all.
I'm on to y'all. I watched Scandal.
And that's how you should know to shut up. She don't know what she's talking about. Next one. Before we die.
The year of the missing planes, and what's crazy is a plane just went missing yesterday.
I'm not flying nothing in Asia. Do you know I was so scared for June Ambrose? I don't know if I told you that. June Ambrose, I can't remember what, it was like a couple of months ago. I think she had went on like a trip in Asia. Like she went to like all these different countries and cities, and she was in Asia for so long. I was really scared. Like, cause she was catching planes from one place to nope, I'm sorry.
That is scary. And what's even scarier is the Malaysia. Was that the first one that died? I mean, the first plane that disappeared? I
think it was 2 Malaysia Airlines.
The first one, we never got answers. It's just like they paid their family members and then that was
like
it.
$5,000. What is $5,000?
Like I said, I'm on to y'all. Something's wrong. But be sick, y'all. I ain't even been on a plane this year. Nope.
That's not happening with the United States plane.
I don't care. It could happen.
But it's not.
Celebrity nude leaks. We're leaving that in 2014 also. Stop hacking into these people.
Leak somebody good news. Like,
don't leak nobody news. It's horrible. People don't like that. And you know what? What just... Oh, I think it was Sony. When the emails were being leaked and we were finding out about the racism and stuff. I mean, people being racist and stuff like that. And somebody made it... I don't even remember who it was. I wish I could remember who it was. It was a talk show host. And they basically said, think about if some of your text messages and your emails got leaked.
Right.
Like, don't play so innocent. Don't play so innocent. Stop. Don't be so offended either. Like, think about if some of y'all private messages got leaked. Because I can say for my damn self.
If some of my private messages got leaked.
I just don't know if y'all was
my
still
grandmother
like
would be up here so fast.
Oh my God. Like, I'm just saying, like, you know, it's just an engrossed invasion of privacy.
It is. It is.
Like, stop it. I mean, we know that some of these people is racist. So, I mean, I'm not saying so what, but, you know, leave their private
thoughts at home, because even though nobody should be racist, it's your private thoughts.
Yeah, it's your private thoughts.
And that's why it's private. Right. For a reason.
And not just racist things, you know, sexual things. Things that you were thinking of. Plans for the future, you know, some stuff that Kevin Hart had got paid for, like
people's salaries.
Right, like, you know what I mean?
So
just
much,
chill.
like, they
Y'all
really could have, like, brought this company down.
And I feel bad for people whose nudes are being leaked, because, you know, everybody was just like, I think it was my mother, and she was like, I don't got no nudes in my iCloud. Why these people got nudes? You know, some people got men and they want to send nudes.
Some people just like to take pictures of their body.
And that's their prerogative.
But you know what? I would tell somebody, like, if I was a hacker, I wouldn't hack into stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to see your money. That's what I'm saying. If I was hacking into anything, it would be to take your money. I don't care about your naked pictures.
Matthew Knowles and his babies.
I want to leave Matthew.
Let's leave Matthew Knowles in 1999
nose.
or something. Like, leave him, push him all the way back. All
I want to know for him is bringing Destiny's Child out. Like, I really don't care.
He's not done. I'm tired of Matthew Knowles.
If another baby pop up, it's gonna be disgusting.
Tina already took that ring off, so you know, I'm done with Matthew. And y'all know he just had a little flea market of all of Beyonce and Destiny's Child old things. That's right, he did.
I saw that somewhere, but I ain't clicked the link because I'm sick of his ass. He is just like desperate.
The year of Sam Smith. Shout out to Sam Smith, because it's a lot of people that it's almost like, I'm trying to think of somebody who, that's who, well, I got that on my mind. Let me remind y'all about that. Taylor Swift and me. I I have no reason to hate Taylor Swift. She sings perfectly. Her performances are the bomb. She dresses good. She's a happy, sweet, humble person.
And why you don't like her?
I have no reason. I just hate her perfect ass.
I love her.
And that's your problem with Sam Smith. Give him a chance.
Oh, it's because that he's a white man from the UK singing black soul music.
He's amazing. He's amazing. And he's so humble. And I'm so happy for him and his success because he's so excited about it.
Because the thing is, like, you have to remember, like, he's a UK artist. And he's coming over here and he's doing such great things, and he didn't know that he could do that. It's like, that's just like when artists from here cross over. It's a huge thing. So shout out to Sam. You know, hopefully I can get some money to go to one of these sold out shows because I'm broke. But
I gotta tell Terrell.
Can you come on?
They got a J-Lo New Year's Eve tour special coming out. She on her Beyonce shit, y'all.
I'm not watching that. I'm watching enough.
They got, what I was about to say was, I said that in 2015, I'm going to like Alicia Keys again because I'm still holding on to her breaking up Mashonda and Swiss Beats and her being a homewrecker. I never got over it.
Well, I want to know, how can you like Angelina but you can't like Alicia?
I want to give Carrie Hilson a chance again because...
A chance to do what?
Because I just felt like ever since she disrespected Beyonce and Knock You Down remix, was that what it was called? I just ain't never get over it.
But see,
you need to go have some babies. Like, I never got over that, but that was years ago.
Because she's a liar. Because when the big thing came out and everybody was saying she was talking about Beyonce, I was not. And then 2 years ago she finally comes out with, oh, I apologize because I was talking about Beyonce. Girl, shut up!
I'm forgiving her. Because I know Beyonce did, so it's time for me to.
I don't even think Beyonce cared.
And Taylor Swift. I have no reason to hate her, so in 2015 I'm going to like her.
Okay, well, as far as Alicia Keys thing go, I don't care about it and I'm not buying another album.
Shout out to her. They just had their baby the 27th. What's the day?
Genesis. The 29th.
Oh, okay.
Today's my cousin's birthday. Shout out to me. And who else?
You not liking Carrie Hilson?
The thing is, because I got 2 Carrie Hilson songs on my phone. I bought them. So I feel like, it's not that I don't like her. I just don't care about her. She's nothing. What?
The Ray Rice incident.
Y'all gonna leave Ray Rice's ass in 2014.
We're leaving it.
Good about Ray.
We're leaving it.
It's staying in 2014.
Unless he puts himself back in the news, I don't want to hear it.
Right.
He's been signed back to the NFL, praying to God that somebody picks him up in 2015. And we want to keep it moving.
Right.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody
makes mistakes.
It's a lot of people, a lot of men out here knocking these women upside their heads. They just ain't on the news and they ain't famous. You know what I mean? Saying. That's not an excuse.
It's not an excuse, but I'm just like the same people protesting and doing all this. Your mother's probably getting slapped upside the head.
All right.
Let's just be honest.
Wiz and Amber.
You know what?
When Wiz and Amber divorced, I started to think, did true love really exist? Does love really still happen in the 2000s? Because they weren't really in love. They are still in love.
They still in love.
And
they better as boyfriend and girlfriend. First of all, Wiz is not a husband. And that's the thing. He's just not a husband. And it's not her fault. Because she loved him enough, and he probably made her think that he could change. But he can't, as we can see. But the thing about Mother Caillou, I could have left her ass in 2008 because I don't care nothing about her either.
With her. You played with her. Don't play with Sebastian's mother.
Thank you, Lord.
Shout out to Kerry Washington. She had her baby in April.
And y'all still ain't seen her.
Ain't that crazy? It's about to be January and we have only seen the baby once. Not even her face.
Blue's birthday.
Not even her face. We only saw her legs. That's it. Kerry Washington.
She's annoying.
You're annoying. And I want to see baby
annoying as F. Like, really. Get over yourself.
This is the year that I introduced myself to Grey's Anatomy. That's important to me because Grey's Anatomy is one of the best shows ever.
Ooh, the red It's the best.
No, it's not.
What's not?
Grey's Anatomy is not the best show.
What is it?
It's the second best show.
What's the first best?
Scandal.
Oh, I thought you was going to say, How to Get Away with Murder.
How to Get Away with Murder.
So this was the year of Shonda.
Yes. Know that. And guess what? The year of 2015 is going to be the year of Kerry Washington, because it was already year 2014, but I don't want to shit on you hoes. I don't want to tell y'all the truth, because let me tell y'all, Kerry Washington, I was looking at, you know how they got the top, you know, best people of the year, all that. Kerry Washington been at the top. All these lists I've been looking at. Okay. Best dressed at these award shows. Just ain't winning these awards. But let me tell y'all, 2015 be coming to shit on you hoes.
And you know who they love too this year? Lou Peter.
Oh, yes. Where is Peter?
Spending her money.
Oh.
Chilling. On the fashion shows. Becoming an icon.
I'm leaving Mariah Carey in 2014. I'm done.
Can I tell you
I'm not giving her any more chances. No.
I listened to Mariah Carey's Butterfly the other day. And it just took me back to the 90s. Like, she at one point was a great legend. So the thing I'm going to say is, I'm going to try my best to stop being disrespectful to Mariah.
You need
but
to.
But she needs to try her best to shut the fuck up and stop singing.
That's your last F-bomb. Your first and last. This is a positive show today.
I said a nice thing.
You said the F word, though.
The F word is not bad.
It is. Okay.
Why is the F word a bad word?
Bill Cosby.
Look, if he's not talking about it, why should we?
You know what? No, it's not even that. It's just that we just need to hurry up and get it over with, because I don't want to drag this into 2015. I don't want to hear about Bill Cosby raping somebody every week.
Right. Like,
it's just making my
either
stomach
send his ass to jail, get some money,
Can you
and let it go.
imagine him in jail?
No. So that's why they just going to sue him and get their coins and let this go, because it's just getting ridiculous.
Joan Rivers died.
Oh, that still hurts. When did she die?
On Beyonce's birthday, September the 4th.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
It is terrible. My stomach hurt now. I think. Oh, and I did put an all new View, which I'm praying for them in 2015, because their viewings are going. I mean, their ratings are going down, but they are trying their hardest.
The View.
Yes, the View is, but I can't lie. I miss the old View. I do. I miss Sherry Shepherd. I miss the old bitty Barbara Walters.
You know what I really wish 2014, but I know it's not? The Real.
Yeah. That is annoying.
It's the most annoying
I don't even know how y'all watch
it. It's like, okay, at least on this show, like, my voice is annoying, but Tiffany's isn't. Everybody on that show, you're like, oh my God, shut up for 5 seconds. Except for Tamara, who can't get a word out.
That is the highlights that we talked about this year. But some things that I wanted to say real quick that I'm hoping changes in 2015. I don't want a new social network to come out. I almost don't want a new electronic to come out, because I just feel like the world is getting dumber. And the social networks are taking over. And I think that they need to put some limitations, some age restrictions, something.
Everybody shouldn't be able to have.
My 8-year-old thinks that she's supposed to have Instagram. You know, I had to shut her down the other day.
I wish I would have seen it.
Because my cousin made her Instagram without asking me. And, you know, it's just like, on one half, I feel a little bad, because it's like, I knew what it felt like when I'd be like, Ma, but everybody else has one.
Can I say something?
But it's just like, on the other hand, why does an 8-year-old why should they partake in the same thing that I'm partaking
Exactly,
in?
and that's the thing. I didn't get Instagram until I was 20-something. I didn't get, Twitter and Facebook until I was almost 20-something. And like MySpace came when I was about 16 or 17.
You know what I mean?
So I feel like I didn't get my first social network until then. She ain't getting hers.
And it's just like, I get on Instagram and I see so many kids with Instagrams, and I'm just not having it.
No,
like at some point things have to stop. And the other thing is, these electronics are also pushing kids away from reading.
Not mine, because she just got a book for Christmas. She about to read a chapter every weekend. I'm not playing
It's just too much. Like, it's just, these kids are, I don't know, I'm just so thankful for the era that I grew up in.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, once I got in my teens, things were starting to get where they are now, but I got through the whole reading and playing outside.
I know how to put together a puzzle.
Right. Oh, we just got a puzzle from my mother for Christmas.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I'm so happy, like, you know, that I know how to read.
Shout out to the parents who still keep their children.
Right. These kids so worried about having an iPhone. When the goddamn spelling bee?
And that's another thing. It's like, as a parent, you don't know if you should. Because I did get an iPad this year for the kid. But it's like, if you... That's not... I don't know. I just don't want it to come out wrong. Because it's like, on one hand, if you don't get it, it's like everybody else has one. Everybody has one.
I mean, well, you can't... The thing is, you have to let them get stuff so they won't be lame. But you also still have to let them be kids.
Yeah, like, it probably should be like iPad time. Like, there's a time to read, and there's a time for electronics.
She's about to have an iPad time.
Yeah, it's just, you know, but we do, she did, you know, with her Christmas stuff, she did play board games and color,
oh my God,
and stuff like that, but it's just like, don't let, because I saw some parents, you know, and nobody can tell y'all how to parent, but some parents got their kids an iPad, an iPhone, brand new big Beats earphones, and no books, no puzzles, like all electronics and clothes. What about them being kids? I still buy sidewalk chalk. Go take your ass outside and draw a curb. I
just told myself, though, for every big, you know, holiday where they have to get, you know, toys or crap where you have to buy stuff, I'm buying her a book or two. Like, it just, she has to have a library. She has to read.
So, with that being said, back to social networks. I don't know about y'all, but you know, this show, I have to be on social networks because that's how the show continues to grow, and that's how I interact with the fans. But you know, I'm already not a person to put a lot of, you know, if something big in here happens, like Tiff and Nae get into a big argument, I'm not going to go on Twitter and say, oh my God, I'm so sad because my whole house not talking. I just wish things would change.
Grow up.
You know, stop putting all of y'all business on social networks.
You know how these social networks are forever evolving. You're always getting a new update because they're changing. How about you change your dumbass ways too? Stop tweeting certain stuff.
And y'all know I tweet all day.
Everything up there because I don't care.
I'm not tweeting all of my personal business. You know what I mean? Like, the question and answer, even though you guys do ask personal questions, it's good because that means you already don't know. Right. Like, we are on YouTube and we do interact on social networks a lot. I had people, are y'all married? Do you have a boyfriend? How many kids do you have? All of that. Like, sorry. So what I'm saying, like, you know, keep people guessing. Don't put so much out there. You don't have to talk about your relationship. Come on there. We broke up. Oh, we back together. We broke up. Oh, we back together. After them. Then 2 months later, y'all back together. You know, social network fighting with your friends. Me and Tanae don't do that. We joke.
Yeah, but
we're not bringing no real stuff on here.
I'm not following your boyfriend.
Right.
So
why do I know everybody? It's just too much.
And you know what I forgot? I really, and I've been thinking about this for the past couple of days. This is what I really want people to leave in 2014.
What?
So you know, like when you go down, you scroll down and you see a video, click the video, and it's like it's like a girl, and like whatever she's singing the song, but she's like trying to make herself look sexy, or like it's just like
a video like,
stop it! You look dumb! Like, it's so ridiculous! I swear to God, if I see it, I'm reporting it. All 2015, I'm reporting it. I'm reporting it.
She is a hater.
Let them live! I don't want to see that! You look dumb! Like, you know, it's not sexy. You look retarded. Like...
Well, I will say that On Instagram, I've cut back anyway. If you notice on Instagram, you might
She don't even watch our videos, so
I don't watch Instagram videos. Maybe if I'm bored, which I'm never bored, but it's just too much, and I don't post a lot on Instagram. I am on Instagram a lot, but I don't post. You know, it's people who post 10 pictures a day on Instagram. Like,
yo, when Instagram first came out, I was a selfie queen. Now I don't got time for that, and I'm uglier. So,
but you know, everybody that's addicted to Instagram, come on over to Twitter. It's much better anyway.
Yeah,
just talk,
but not about. Because I'll stop. I'll put you on
so
the hide list. What is it called?
What?
When you can hide people.
Mute.
Yep.
So what I do want to say about the show, Things to Come, I just want to say that I want to give a shout out to everybody if you've been watching, if this is your first year watching, because we gained a lot of subscribers this year.
And it's because of you guys. Like, you know, retweeting, telling your friends, baby father, godmothers, all that.
I want to give a shout out to Shonda Rhimes, because without you, people wouldn't come and watch my Scandal reviews, because you invented Scandal. And I just want to give a shout out to Scandal, because I love Scandal, and it will be back on, y'all. Today is the 29th. It comes on January the 29th. Can y'all feel the excitement? Can you see the light? I see the light at the end of the tunnel.
I just would like to give a shout out to Young Nae and Monk for having me so I could be here to host these videos for y'all.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
What?
Monk and Young Nae.
That's my parents. Those are my parents.
But like I said, the show has more to come. In 2015, we plan to get more viewers. We plan to be even more consistent, because, high five, we have been so consistent in 2014. I mean, every other week, you know, something might happen where the video might not come up till Tuesday, but y'all still, you get the point. Y'all getting 2 videos a week, because old us, I was looking at our video from our last video 2013, and we was like, damn, it felt like we haven't recorded in a long time. And I was like, oh yeah, we was on a little Christmas break. We hadn't recorded in like 3 weeks.
I know, you gave us a break. We ain't getting no break. I need overtime. Y'all want me to sign the contract?
Yeah,
I'm about to put some stuff in right.
I'm planning to, with this new stuff coming, y'all, I'm planning to make sure I have stuff ready on Mondays and Thursdays.
I'm gonna
ready
be better. You know what? Because I'm like not even a co-host. Like, I'm just a host.
Right.
So like, I'm about to just be better for y'all.
We about to really take things to the next level. That's what I was about to say. New levels, more to come. Just more us, more entertainment. Y'all pray for me. I'll pray for y'all.
Pray for this one, because this girl was sick, and I don't know when she gonna get unsick.
Me either. I think it's the winter, y'all. I just don't do good in it.
Because the summertime is mine.
Y'all hear that?
People can breathe.
But yeah, I want to give a shout out to all of y'all. I can't name all of you. I want to name some people, but I can't do that, because each and every one of y'all, shout out to the secret viewers. You know, a lot of secret viewers came out this year, telling us, you know, that they've been watching. Shout out to y'all. More interaction. Like I said, you can always follow me on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter. My DM is always working. You know, you can ask me anything. Ask some of my viewers who you might see us on comments interacting a lot. They know. They come in my DM. Anything you need to know, I don't have a problem with it.
I'm about to get so much better with the commenting thing. I really am.
She's been saying this for 2 years, y'all.
And gradually, I'm getting better every year.
Ooh, that's stink.
You just need to press. Come on, press
I
the
had
button.
a hot dog.
Ew, here you dirty.
But yeah, we're gonna go. I can't believe I'm saying bye to y'all for the rest of the year.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
I love you like EXO. You love me like EXO. You kill me, boy, EXO. You love me like EXO. All I ever see, I'm gonna give you everything.
Alright, Beyonce.
Baby love.
She get on my nerves.
I love y'all. I wish I could hug all of y'all. I pray that everybody has a safe New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Me too.
I pray that all of your dreams and wishes come true. I will be coming back to you on the first show, which is January the 5th, a Monday, telling you guys some things that we plan to do new for the new year, and I can't wait to, you know, tell you guys about some of the new things that are coming up. I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Eat black-eyed peas and rice. Get you some greens. What else you supposed to have?
We not eating greens.
Greens. Don't that give you money?
We just had greens.
That give you money and luck.
We eat greens every year. Every year we broke as shit.
No.
I'm not going to keep on eating these greens.
Yes, we are.
We've been eating greens since Thanksgiving.
Yes, we are.
I'm not eating.
And I'm going to eat a spoon of black-eyed peas.
Yeah. You ate a spoon last year. How'd your year go?
Good, actually.
That's awesome.
I made it. I ain't get shot. I'm alive.
I made it.
I made it.
Yes, you know I made it.
I made it.
I made it.
I made it.
Yes, you know I made it.
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 Yes, you know I made it.
Happy New Year, y'all. Say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy New Year today.
Happy New Year, man.
I love y'all.
All right.